The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back. I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend and had a phenomenal, restful Memorial Day weekend for you and your loved ones. You spent time with your loved ones. I'm sure it was a great time. We honor the real heroes like Mr. Norton, Marcus Garvey, MLK. Well, yeah, Malcolm X too. Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, John Lewis. I can keep naming forever, man. But here's the situation. We honor them by what we do today. We honor the heroes by the moves we make today. We clear our minds, and now it is time to clock back in after that restful weekend. We gotta clock back in. The long weekend is over, and the market is officially open for business. We are in the pre-market right now. As you know, the live market opens at 9:30 to 4 p.m. and the pre-market opens at 4 a.m. to 9:29, right? So we're in the pre-market section right now where people get ready for today's action. They study the charts, find out what's popping on the scanners, and they make their decisions on which way they're going to produce that strategy. So this is the time that we do those things, right? But let's talk about today's landscape, what we are looking at, and how we are attacking the board. Coming up, we're going to be studying the charts like this here. However, coming out of a 3-day weekend, the first thing we look at is the volume and sentiment. What's going on with regards to volume and sentiment, right? So we say, okay, let's put an indicator on the charts, right? And they say, what indicator you going to put on there, man? Say, how about the volume? Let's just put the volume on the chart, bro. All right, I agree with you. I'm with that. I can put I'm with the volume situation. I ain't tripping. Right? We take a peep at the global catalyst that's going on around the world overnight. Asia and Europe tech market railed. They rallied all the way up overnight. That's why the market is up right now. You got the spot of S&P 74, 73, 48, 27.7 points up. A little over 0.25% up today. The NASDAQ is 124.37, which is almost 0.5% up today. And the Dow Jones is crossed over the 50K mark at 48507, up almost 300 points, 294.05. That is over 0.5%, 0.6% up. VIX is 1670. Everything is green. DXY is up as well. So, hey man, it looks like things are up today. You got Apple at 308.82, 3.83 up today, 1.26 high today. Of course, our good old buddy, right? Y'all know who our buddy is, right? Tesla. Tesla is even up right now in the pre-market, 426.01, up $8.16, pushing towards 2% high today. Wow. The money that can be made. Netflix is another one I like. They're 88.60. That's down today. In the red. We're paying close attention to the futures when it comes to the oil, US oil. That's 92.69 right now, down 4.30, down, almost 5% down, because, of course, the government wants oil to go down because there's a lot of pressure on society when oil is high and people get rowdy and get mad. I don't, like I said before, I said it was costing me $49 to fill up the tank, right, in the truck. Now it costs $79. That's almost double. So people are like, yo, wait, how you gonna double stuff on me? If you just look at all your bills right now and imagine if all of them just double, would you be good? No, you wouldn't double. I mean, that's not good. That's what's happening. So gold have already made its run. Is at 45.22, 13.29 up. It's in the green. Hit it up. Silver's been playing around 76.19 a lot lately. Bitcoin is still hovering 77,000. And Ethereum is up as well, 0.5%. But our concentration today is basically on our good old buddy Tesla, right? So, as I said, in the overnight session, the Asian and the European tech market, they rally hard on AI optimization and shifting a geopolitical headlines. It's making things move because everybody's getting excited about AI. We are seeing the treasury yields edge slightly lower this morning. Whenever you see the treasury yields go lower, that means people are willing to invest in the government they're willing to invest in the government versus the stock market. And somebody might say, well, why you say that? If the yields go lower, what makes you think they're willing to invest in the government? That's because of supply and demand, right? So if everybody is investing into the government, then the government don't have to give away as much. It's like, all right, look, if the yields was at 5%, right? And so everybody investing to get that 5%, and then they was like, okay, so a lot of people are investing. What happens is it pushes it down, right? That means the government don't have to give you as much because they got so many people wanting to give them money and buy bonds. So they don't have to give away as much. So they pull back some of the percentage that they were giving away. They put the percentage up a little higher to encourage you to come on board. They say, all right, look, man, come over here, give me that. I'll give you, 5, 6, blah, blah, blah. And people are like, oh, you're going to give me 5 or 6%? Okay. But then when they start pulling it down to 4%, that means they ain't pressed about getting your money. So what does that do when the yields go down? That makes people say, you know what? I'd rather go ahead and take my chances in the stock market because your guys ain't giving up nothing. And what this does is it gives the tech industry and the high beta names a little bit of breathing room at the open because people holding on, they're not giving it away for that lower yield. They just say, hey, man, let me go and invest in tech. When the yield go up, that's when the market goes down because people are taking their money out of the market and going into bonds. The trap. Remember, the first day back from a holiday can be choppy, erratic, volume early on a institution and rebalancing of their books from over the weekend. So we're not going to chase the 15-minute candle. We're going to let the market settle. Let the ranges be established. And let the institutional footprint show itself. Which way are the big institutional investors going? Show me which way you guys are going. And you'll be able to read that in the chart, which way they're going. And then when we find out the way that they're going, then we just follow right along. It's like surfing in the ocean. When the wave come, you paddle, and then you get on that wave and ride it. Ride it. You ride the wave of the big boys, the institutional. Even if you look at the charts, right? If you look at the chickasoop, if you look at the charts, right? You have an imagination. Now, this big arrow was from Friday. I was talking to the students on Friday, and I was, showing them, giving them stuff that they could see and understand. So, sometimes you gotta when you're trying to teach or relay messages, you gotta use drawings and things like that. But anyway, this particular arrow was talking about where the market should have broke and came down, and it did that. But what I got on here was just to show you that things could be, it's like a wave. Which way the institutional riders are going, right? So you say, okay, look, check it out. Right? Which way you think they went on here? Which way you think they went, okay? So say you here, right? You surfing on this level, which is 415.97. I'm sure you can see that. Say you surfing on that level, and the wave is coming, and you start paddling, and you get on that wave, and then you see this, and you be like, okay, I'm on this wave. The institutional investors are buying and buying and buying and buying and buying and pushing it up and pushing it up and pushing it up. I'm gonna ride that wave, man. Same thing on the downside. You ride the wave down. But the bottom line is, we want to find out, where's the institutional footprint? And we can't find that out until we wait until the market settles. After 9:30 a.m., we allow the market to settle, and then we should go and search for the footprint. And then inside of that search is where we'll make our trade, or we'll put our strategy in play, or we'll see something and say something, meaning, oh, I see something here that can make us money. Basically, you're trying to find it. We're going to find it. But you got to be careful, because the market is so serious, meaning it will take you, if you don't know what you're doing, right? Or you get in here and you playing around and you think, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you read the market a certain way. It's funny how the market knows how everybody reads it. So it gives out these different messages. So you'll read one thing, and then next thing you know, it'll do something else. So it's almost like it's faking you out. It's giving you these, some information, because they know, how you read technicals. They pretty much know how everybody analyze the technicals. They know how you do your technical analyzation, right? They know. Oh no, the AI know that. And I'm talking about everybody. They know, okay, you only can read the market this way as far as technicals go. So let me give you this false sign, because I know you're going to read it this way. And then it goes and do something else. That's the market. So you got to even watch for that. It's like a fake out. Al Navison, cross you up, cuz. I'm telling you, the market will put a cross on you, brother. And guess what? It ain't nothing nobody could do about that cross, because if you could cross the best player in the world, he crossed Michael Jordan like whip it. Man, when he did that, I was like, wow. Michael Jordan sure enough had a lot of respect for Al Navison, so I tell you that right now. But the market will cross you up, man. And so what I'm trying to do, basically just coach you on how to, guard the cross, and then maybe steal the ball, and then maybe go down the other way and dunk on somebody's head. Boom, like that. Yeah, that's the coach. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to coach you how to dunk on their head in the market. That's it. Make a 3-pointer. Make 3 pointers. Make $3, right? We want to make 3 pointers. So we want to make $3.30. You know what I'm saying? And then I can get you to the stage where you're making $30. So we're going to stick with the threes. We're going to make 30 cents, $3, $30, and then $300 on your shares, not you making 30 cents or $30. You making $30 a share times 1,000 shares. How about that? How does that sound? Now, I don't like math. Go get your calculator then. Get your calculator. Because I like math. I don't know about you. 1 + 1 was always 2 to me. Right? Then it became 3. So I really started liking it then. 1 + 1 became 3. Why? Because I'm involved. 1 + 1 can only be 1 + 1 because of you. You're there, you got 1, and then you got another 1, and you got a plus sign in the middle. So the equation is 3. You got the 1, you got the plus sign, and then you got the other 1. So 1 + 1, and then the plus sign, which is me. I'm the plus sign. So that's why it's 3, and people get mad at me. They'd be like, man, that's not what Miss Peggy taught me in school. I was like, yo, hey, listen, whatever Miss Peggy taught you in school, it's the right way, bro. Don't mind me. I'm the wrong way. Listen to Miss Peggy, because Miss Peggy knows what she's talking about. And we leave it at that, because you don't want to think outside of the box. You want to stay in the box. It's cool, because there is a box. And as long as you stand inside that box, guess where you're going to be at? Guess where you're going to be? Inside the box. So you got to think outside the box when it comes to the market. You know why? Because the market, the algorithms know Miss Peggy taught you 1 + 1 is 2. They know that. So now they're going to spin you because they know what you know. That's the algorithm. But I always tell people, you can go in there and write those codes in that software, the ones and the O's and all that codes and blah, 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 O's and blah, 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 and write that stuff. You'll never be able to match the intelligence of a brain like Coach TB's or Martin Luther King's or Malcolm X's or whatever, Marcus Garvey's. You never be able to match the brains of those people or intelligence of those people. Okay, well, how many computers you put together. I don't care how much electricity you use. I don't care how many machines you put together, stealing people data and that information, trying to learn. As soon as you say something, I say something, they put the ad up and all that. Man, that's cool. That's cool. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Y'all can do that. That's cool. But what y'all doing for society? Nothing. You know what y'all doing? Huh? Old snake old people. That's what y'all are. Oh, let me do this so I can make this money and do that. Blah. Yeah, that's cool. But you got to do stuff for the community, man. You out in California, San Francisco, y'all writing software, but y'all got a whole rack of homeless people laying on the street. How much sense that made? That don't make no sense to me. So y'all San Francisco people, go get a cup of coffee from Starbucks. Just go ahead. That's all you want to do anyway. And you want to play on a computer. Those guys that's writing codes, they ain't nothing but gamers, man. Oh, let me write this game. I created this game. It goes like this. Yeah. What about the people downtown that need a little bit of? Well, I gave some money to the city. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just writing my codes. Oh, okay. I got you. But anyway, I'm not going to have a conversation with those type of people. We're going to concentrate solely on our good old buddy Tesla and TSLA technical blueprint. That's what we're looking at. This chart here is the Tesla chart. Of course, I told you guys this. And this chart right here is TSLA, which is the ETF of Tesla. Okay? So with the TSLA, you get paid 2 times. Hold on. I don't know what this is right here, but what in the world was that? You get paid double. So that means if Tesla goes up, 5%, TSL going up 10%. Tesla go down 5%, TSLO is going down 10%. So I look at both charts and I trade both, but a lot of times when I'm teaching or training, I want to trade a cheaper stock. And the cheaper stock is TSLL compared to Tesla, which is like 400 and something dollars. Uh, it doesn't look like too much is going on today. Um, what I want you guys to do, right? When I come back, I'm going to get into tech, the blueprint on Tesla, real quick, and we're going to talk about some small cap stocks that are popping on the screen and some stuff that popped last week and what we think we're going to make a move this morning on. I'm going to do that here in just a few minutes. Bear with me. I'm back. I'm back, cuz. I'm back, family. I'm back. I'm back. And again, I'd like to welcome and say good morning to the family and welcome you guys back from that phenomenal, restful Memorial Day weekend. Of course, you're trading live with Coach TV, trading live in the stock market, trying to teach the skill in order to unify the community. Nuts and bolts tools we bring back to construct unity in the community. And you can't do it without economics. You can't do it without financial literacy. People need the gas to get put in the car. They don't have the gas to put in the car. How they going to get to the store? So you got to make sure they got the gas to put in the car. Speaking of gas prices went crazy. I feel sorry for my former colleagues that are in the trucking industry, where I was at once. Still have communications with them, and they are struggling with the diesel prices being almost $6. How you gonna do that, bro? If you gotta get 1,000 gallons of fuel, 500 each tank, that's $6,000 to drive down the road. Come on, man. That's kind of putting a person in a situation where it's impossible to try to make some profit on that. But real quick, before we get into Tesla and TSLA, which we'll be looking at today for a trade, I wanted to talk to my small cap people because I love those guys. We have some stuff popping on the scanner now. I don't like the volume on TRT, $15.40, no volume though. But mainly something that has good volume is YMAT. YMAT is $1.70 now, up 280%. Boom. So small cap is gonna keep an eye on that. And then was that? I'm sorry, Q. Q as in Queen, and then you got TEX. Tom Echo X-ray, $1.44. Up 100% today. Up 100% today. And something that's more my speed or our speed, if I would say, is Mari, Nancy, Tom, Sally. MNTS. $12 right now. Dropping down to $11.95. It's up about 63%. Why I say that's more my speed? Because I like to see stuff at least above $10. At least. When you're talking about $1.46, $1.70, they're my small cap people. They're the folks that love the small cap world. So those are what we're going to be looking at today. Also, I may pay attention to. Let me see. No, I think those are going to be right there. They're going to be enough there. But I did want to get into. I did want to get into talking about our friend to the end. Who's our friend to the end? Tell the truth. Who's your friend to the end? Do you have a friend to the end? If you have a friend to the end, put it in the chat. Put your friend to the end in the chat right now. Be like, hey, man, I have a friend to the end. And I might say, oh, you do? What is that? Who's your friend to the end? I just curious to know. Your friend to the end? Is your friend to the end? Who is your friend? Who is your friend? Who's your friend to the end? Put it in the Chizak. Be telling me like, oh, yo, yeah, I got a friend to the end. I do. I have a friend to the end. And the person will say, well, who is that? Who's your friend to the end? Put it in the chat. But here's what I wanted to discuss with you guys this morning because, the market is about to open. We got 10 more minutes before the open. And this is the Tesla chart right here. Eventually, you'll learn how to read that. And we'll go from there. But a Tesla and the TSLA, the technical blueprint, we're gonna have to stay locked in on the price action day by day. As we see, here is the framework for today's trade. Though, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pay attention to the news, and then we're gonna keep an eye on the headlines hitting the wires regarding Tesla massively scaled up in European infrastructure, specifically upping its battery production targets out in the Giga Berlin. They got the big manufacturer over there in Germany. The fundamentals backstop is building, but we trade what? What do we trade? The mechanics, not the hype. So we'll pay attention to it. The key volatility levels is what we're going to be looking for, like the max pain and delta neutral. We're watching the option chain closely as holiday shortened weekend tends to compress premium quickly. That always happens after the holiday. We're basically looking for where the market makers are placing their bets, put it like that, where they're anchoring themselves, paying attention to the gamma flip zones, watching out for key pivot levels. If we're trading above the gamma flip, the market could continue to go up with Tesla continuing to go in an upward manner, right? Which is up here in this level. If we get up over here, then we better be careful because it can go up. Right now, I think the market makers are long gamma. They're expecting a smoother trend base move. Maybe it just gradually goes up, like slowly. If we slip below this level, we slip below this level here, 428. They are short gamma, and we can expect fast, volatile flushes and squeezes. So that means it was gonna come down here and like that. But of course, we just watch the market because excuse me, I'll play. Our real play is if Tesla holds key support levels, we will look to scale into TSLL, the ETF, for that leverage upside. If the tape turns heavy and fails at major open interest walls, we sit on our hands and play the downside expansion. Look, we don't predict what the market will do. We execute based on what it's doing. We trade what is in front of us. We manage our risk parameters. We manage those tightly and do not let this post-holiday FOMO dictate our size in shares. You have to be careful on that. So I think this is our 6th day of streaming live with Coach TB, trading stocks and buying up 8 ball. So I want you guys, if you can, if you are inclined to put a 6 in the chat. That's it. All I want to see is if you put a 6 in the chat. You put a 6 in the chat, my friends, because this is the 6th day. And we got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes to Dougie Fresh. Come on. On. Yeah. See? Y'all ain't got no rhythm for real. But I'm going to tell you like this. 6 in the chat. 6 minutes to the market open. Listen, I'm telling you nothing but the truth. Yo, I hope y'all feeling real good after coming off this weekend, because, it was good to have that Monday off where you could just chill and lay back and reboot. I hope y'all did the same thing, and I hope y'all feeling good, being in a positive energy mode, and we just gonna watch the market and see if there's something that we can do something that we can do to make a couple coins is what we're talking about here, guys. We want to make a couple coins, man. The market is about to open, and guess what? I am getting ready to make sure that our magic potion, the 8-ball family, is all set. So everybody catch this magic potion that I'm about to release so that we all could win in the market today. Good, because I put a lot of potion in that one so we can make sure that we're great today. We're going to make sure that we're great today. You're great today. We're great today. We all are great today. How about that? We have to do that, guys. Right? Yeah. Say yeah. We have to do that, man. We have to do that. We're looking here. I don't know if you guys remember last week, the little snaky snake right here is running all around. Look at him. The snake is running all around. And then I might have to just set a trap for him. So what happens is this. Look, this is, what is this? 1562. It's already reached there. You're looking at the 5-minute candle right here. This is the 5-minute candle. I can switch the candles. What that means is every minute is telling you where the price is for supply and demand, where the price is. So we trade the price action, meaning if I buy something that's $15, right, and it goes up to $16 and I sell it, that means I made $1. That's it. I mean, so we watching it. We watching to see where we think we can make $1. Now, if I sell something to somebody for $16 and they pay me $16 for a share or for the stock, and then the stock goes down in price to $15, I can buy it back and I made $1. Because he gave me 16, I put my dollar on the side and I bought it back at 15. So now I got the dollar over there. Now when I bought it back at 15, it went up to 16 again because it goes up and down. The market is cyclical. So I say, oh, it's up to 16 again. I'm going to sell it. So I sold it for 16. That's what I did. I took that dollar and I put it on the side. So now I got $2 over there. Then it goes back down to 15. When it goes to 15, I say, hey, man, I'm going to buy that back. Buy it back. That's trading the price action. No, it doesn't happen overnight, but you will. You will learn as you go along. But in those that are seasoned, all they want to do is say, hey, man, I wonder what Coach TB strategy is. Because everybody had their own strategies. And then you look at other people and be like, oh, I see his strategy. I see what he's doing. Because there's a million strategies out here. Just as many people as there in the United States that are trading, that's how many strategies there are. The market is open now. We got the bell, guys. The bell. Market just opened here. And as you can see, it's reaching up to the ceiling. I mean, it is going bananas. And remember, I told you that the big institutional have to rebalance their books. So you may see big spikes like that. You may see big spikes like that. But what we do is we do something that's called, I'm going to be patient to see how far, how wide the market is going to move today with regards to Tesla. So I have the S&P over here. The S&P that just went up double, meaning it was $21 up. Now it's $42 up. So you know which way that market is headed. It has a big gap up, right? The thing about that, the gap up situation, it's off balance because so many people put in buy orders. It'll automatically make the market gap up, but after it gets settled and get balanced, meaning the people that put in buy orders are matched with the people that put in sell orders, it'll balance itself out. But the point is it has to be close that balance, and we got to figure out a way to close that balance, right? I think so. I think we have to figure out a way to close the balance, bro. Boop. That's what we look at. All right. So we pretty much look at right now this morning. What we're going to look at is we're going to look at the S&P, right? TSLL and Tesla. Those are going to be what we pay attention to today, so we can get an idea of what's going on around there. you remember? You remember? I told you that when you teaching the kids or the youth, you have to put the drawing so that they can understand it, what's going on when you're communicating with them. But if you look at the S&P right here, right? This right here, I'll show you quickly. This is a gap up. Look at big gap. It went up. It went up that high. It just gapped up. So what I'm saying to you is that we're looking for the moment when it goes, whatever it's going to do today. We don't know because remember, we don't predict. But we're looking forward to go there, but sometime come back and fill up this gap. So we're looking for the market to come back and fill that gap up. And in this price action, we can make money. And I don't care if you don't like my artwork. You can screenshot it and frame it and put it on your wall. And then I'll sign it when I run into you so you can make some money on eBay. Like, yo, I got Coach CB. He was training, and he got it. He drawing it paper. This is the artwork, and I sent it there, and I saw him down there, and I had him to sign it. And yeah, and then I put it on eBay, and I sold it for $100,000. What? Yeah, man. Because I was the only one that had it, and everybody, they was like, "Oh man, can I get that smiley face he made that time he was teaching in class?" He made an old smiley face and tried to teach the people that the market always making smiley faces and sad faces, smiley faces and sad faces. And what face do you want? What face do you want? You want a smiley face or a sad face? Oh, so I like sad faces. Oh, why you like sad faces, bro? Because then they give them a way to go. They can go from sad to happy. Like, man, the way you think, man, it's so crazy, man. That's how I be telling. I'm like, man, you thinking so crazy outside the box. But anyway, I want you to, because the market is just blah 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 right now. You remember we said we're gonna watch to see what the market does. You remember I said that this morning. Don't act like I ain't say that this morning. I did say that this morning. I said we're not going to predict what the market will do. We will execute based on what it's doing, trade what is in front of us, and manage our risk parameters tightly. And do not let post-holiday FOMO dictate your size. That is exactly what I said this morning. But you, I don't know if it was you, but somebody wasn't listening. Somebody wasn't listening. But anyway, we're looking at this. Just pay attention here, okay? I want you to pay attention because even though I like to have a little bit of fun, but I want you to learn. I want you to learn this because you need to. You need to learn this because this is the way that you create generational wealth. Now, we're on a 5-minute chart, 5-minute charts. I mean, every 5 minutes, this candle is going to tell you the price action of the S&P. What is it doing? Is it going up? Is it going down? Where is it going all around? Boom. So when I see this right here, I'm just telling you something so you can take notes. If I see this situation For one, this is a wick upside down with hammer candle. So you can go and study what candles are. This upside down hammer candle. So what I see, this shows me that the bears, because it's all about the bears and the bulls, right? I'm calling the game for you. The bears and the bulls. So the bears push the bulls back down. Now the bulls on this 5 minute candle is trying to push them back up, but the bulls they have like support areas because this right here is the trend line, and all the lines in the trend lines you see these are level lines, and this is a trend line. So this trend line is serving as support for the bulls to push back against the bears. So if you look at this right here and imagine that it's a fight between the bulls and the bears, and we're gonna see who wins. Me and you and I, TY, will make money inside of their fighting. Meaning, we're only gonna bet on the winner once we know who the winner is at any particular time. Okay, so this is a 15-minute candle. So on this 15-minute candle, if you would ask Coach TB, on that 15-minute candle, who you think the winner is? And I look at the candle and it's green, I'm gonna say, oh, what? The winner looks like the Bulls are winning at this particular point. That's the answer to your question. Then if I go to the 30-minute candle, like, yo, TB, in the 30 minutes, inside of 30 minutes, who you believe the winner is gonna be? Right now, it looks like the winner is the Bulls. That's the 30-minute. Now go to the 1 hour. Hey, inside the 1 hour candle here, there, sir. Who you think is winning there? Oh, it looks green to me, bro. Oh yeah, it looks green. Okay, all right. So I take that as the Bulls. Yeah, Bulls and Bears, right? So the 1 minute candle look like the Bulls got it. 4 hour candle look like the Bulls got it. I can let you in on a secret, right? If you watch the market and see how it's going, it's probably go up and down. As long as it doesn't go to the moon, there's a level here at the 75.21 that's going to serve as a lot of resistance. Like the market makers will push back on the 721 area so that it won't flip them to positive gamma. So I'm checking this 4 hour out, and you ask yourself, when is the next 4 hour candle? And the answer to that is at 12 o'clock. So we're going to pay attention up until 12 o'clock, even though the stream may, be cut prior to that. Never know. But we're going to pay attention up until 12 o'clock because it looked like the Bulls is deep into time. 4 hours is winning. Let's see, the 1 hour is winning. 30-minute is winning. 15-minute is winning. 5-minute is winning. 3-minute is playing games. And 1 minute doesn't know what it want to do. So we pay attention. We pay attention. And I told you that this morning. I'm going to keep highlighting this jump up here, this gap. I'm going to keep highlighting that. I watch the S&P and tells me what's going on. You look at the if you look at the Tesla, you know what you would say? Oh man, we missed it. Oh man, we missed it, man. Oh man. Oh, FOMO, we missed it. See, look at this. We were here, me and you. We were talking. We could have shorted it down there. But guess what? Doesn't matter, man. You're going to get your turn to do whatever you need to do. Just watch the market and see what happens. You can't make every penny every time. You got to make quality decisions. And it was our decision to wait till the market settled. And that's what we did. Regardless of what we saw, we said we're going to let the market settle. And that's what we did. Man, got guys out there, oh, man, it's going down. Let's go get on the ramp. Ride it on down. Boom, boom, boom. That might work sometimes. but it's not going to work at a higher percentage as you and I, TY, letting the market settle and then making a decision. That's going to work way more times than you making the right guess on the market open, which way the market makers is flooding the scene. The market makers had everybody thinking that the market was going up. And they turned around and said, ha ha, we was just joking. And then went right back down. You see what I'm saying? I know what they do, man. I'll be watching them, man. This is the 5-minute situation, man. And we just gonna pay attention to something, man. And that is this level here. I like that level. And then give me another level. Give me another level, please. Another level is whoop, right where that candle ends. All right, so these are the levels, right? We ain't tripping off that, man. We just watching. You know what? The market give you a heavy dose of FOMO, but you have to just be like, man, FOMO yourself on out of here, good. That's what I'm saying. FOMO yourself on up about chip. Now who talk like that? Who talk like that? FOMO yourself on up out of here. They say FOMO yourself on up out of here. I'm just gonna keep watching, man. All I'm gonna do is just do what I just said I was gonna do and be done with that. And what time is it now? It is currently what? What time is it, guys? 9:43. We're getting ready and we're watching to wait for the market to settle, but we're gonna always keep in mind that our magic potion is working. One second, guys. Hey, look, because of the market going up here to the 433.45 area, right? 434, possibly even trying to get to the 435 area. Um, what we like to pay attention to is we like to pay attention to the option chain positioning. Okay, I know those that have their ink pen, they will write that down. Based on the option chain positioning, open interest distribution and market makers is exposure for the current expiration cycle on Friday. Here is the structure that we like to look at, the breakdown of how the option pressure is stirring Tesla today as far as what it's going to do. We always pay attention to the option market regarding Tesla so we can know what the actual stock is going to do. That is our edge, people. The magnet, the max pain positioning, the levels. For the intermediate week option expiration today, May the 26th, max pain sits at 415. Of course, we see the stock right now is at 429. For the primary Friday expiration on May the 29th, max pain shifts slightly to 412.50. The pressure with Tesla currently trading into 423, 426, right? Like right where it's at now, and then popped up to 430. That range. If you notice that is above the weekly max pain of 412.50. Because the holiday shortened weeks featured rapid compression premium decay, option sellers and market makers face structural pressure to pull or pin the stock down towards these heavy open interest pockets to minimize payouts or expiring on the expiring option this week near the money calls. So if the market makers who run the market, the hidden hand, wants Tesla to be around 412.50, then we need to keep that in mind because it's all the way up to 430. So, and that's a good thing to think about because if the market makers want it to be down to 412 and it's up to 430, that's a big gap. That's an $8 gap. So in between that $8 is where you and I, TY, will make our money. So if the retail traders saying, you know what, we don't care about you, market maker. We want Tesla to go up. We love Elon Musk. We're going to buy it to the moon. We're going to Mars. If the retail traders are talking like that and they trying to push Tesla up to the 433.60 area, the market makers are going to say, okay, bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Come on up here and watch us. Watch us as the market makers, the hidden hand, push you back down towards the 412.50 area. That's the beef. That is the beef. So I call it a morning of Normandy. Okay? A morning of Normandy. So we watching a morning of Normandy and we'll see what happens. Now I can tell you this. I can give you my opinion that the market makers is the United States of America. And the retail traders are Germany. You know, the former skinheads that like to beat people up because when they look in the mirror, they don't like how they look. Those guys. They are the retail traders this morning. Just this morning. We're going with it this morning only. We're going to say the Battle of Normandy is going to be between the United States and Germany. Okay? And you just act according Act accordingly. Act accordingly. But if you know anything about history, you would have an idea who's going to win. So we jump on the winning team. We get whoever's winning. We don't care about all your politics. We just want to know who's going to win. We're going to win, or you're going to win, or they're going to win. Who's going to win? Because I want to get on the winning team. So when I get on the team, I can say, hey, yo, we won. That's what I want. We won. I want us, the 8-ball family, to win. That's it. Everybody else, can we say kick rocks? Is that not nice to say? All right, we won't say it. You guys are watching this chart, right? So it's good. It's good that you're watching this chart. Because I want you to watch this chart. I want you to see this chart. That's all. I'm like, hey man, watch the chart, man. That's what I want. I want you to watch the chart, man. You hear me? I'm saying, watch the chart, man. I'm saying, watch the chart, man. If you want to make a decision on the decision. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, because you guys are my buddies. So I'm going to tell you and put you in on a secret. I'm going to say, listen, Coach TB is looking for TSLL to get somewhere close to 1580. Right? That's what he want to see. He want to see that. He want to see it get close to 1480 before he try to take it on what we call the short side. Now, it may go a little bit early. So let's just put 25 shares in at 15, let's say 1575 and see what happens. 25 shares, 1575. Let's see if it reaches. Because you're looking at this 1 minute candle right here. You're looking at that 1 minute candle and it looks like, oh, it want to go down. It want to go down. Then you look at the 5 minute candle and it says, oh, it want to go up. It had wick. They got a wick up here. It wicked up. So it wicked up to 1570. And then you'll say, well, can I get in at 1570 then? If you won't let me in at 1575, will you let me in at 1570? I only want 10. Let's say I only want 10 shares, please. Please, sir, let me in at 1570. I only want 10 shares. That's all. I just want 10 shares, man. Let me have 10 shares at 1570. And then if they give me 10 shares at 1570, then I'm gonna be like, okay, I need 10 more shares at 1588, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1575. That's 1575. Give me 1575, 75, 70, 76, 76, 78, 79, 79, 79, 80, 80, 80, 80. And then when I start talking to the market like that, they say, okay, Coach TB, we're going to give it to you for 15. We're going to give it to you for 1570. You know, because we like you and we like that you're teaching people how to trade in the stock market. And we think that is a good thing. We don't think that's a bad thing. We think it's a good thing. So we're going to give you the 1570 right now. They say they're going to give me 1570 right now, folks. So if they give me 1570 right now, then guess what? You listening to me? Guess what? We're going to be okay. So now what I did, just so you guys know what I'm doing, I took my 10 shares of TSLL from 10 shares to 200 shares. That's just me. That's just me, folks. I took it to 203. 200 shares, right? Now, I can tell you, to be honest with you, I can tell you, no, since it didn't take that 200 shares, I'm going back down to 100 shares because now I can tell you that the market may very well try to not let us in. So I have to go to 15 I'm gonna go to 1565 just so I know we'll get in. Because I'm gonna tell you now, the market is acting phony, but it will pull back. It will pull back. It will pull back. You see how it didn't let me in, right? I think it's gonna pull back though. Didn't let me in. Matter of fact, it never got up to 1570. So what we're doing now is we're lowering it down. Let's see. We're going to the 1 minute real quick. Yeah. So the 1 minute, so the 1 minute, took a nice size dump or whatever. But we're gonna catch it on the pullback. It's getting ready to pull back right now, and it's gonna let us in at. This thing is really not letting us in, folks. Can you believe that? It's not letting us in. I can't believe it did that. So since it's not letting us in, it looks like we're gonna have to force our way in. Jamie Christmas. Unreal that this market got away from us. And that few minutes it got away from us. Got away from us. But I'm looking for the next 1 minute candle to go up. And I'm looking for it to go up until, maybe about another 5 minutes or something. So let's see the 5 minute candle here. Yeah, the 5 minute candle is it's joking. It's joking. It's joking. It's okay. It's okay. But I know y'all saw me get in with 2,000 shares at 1550 because it's already to drop down about 15 cents on us. But this is the 5 minute candle right here. And the next 5 minute candle comes out at 10 o'clock. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say we're gonna say patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a sometimes you ever they say a broken record is scratched and he says oh twice or three times. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Are you guys listening? They're not listening to you, bro. Sorry though. It's sorry though. It's okay. Cause I'm gonna show you a move that you gonna really like. I'm gonna show you a move that you may like. I'm gonna show you a move that you may like. Because here in the next, 1 minute, the next 5 minute candle will come out. And the bulls are producing a wick right now as far as normally go. Now, of course, the retail traders are trying to push the market up, and the market makers is pushing the market down, pushing Tesla down to the 412.50 area. But just because I'm reading the market that way, the actual market knows that you're reading it that way, and they will flip it on you and switch it up. So they'll put a reading out. You read the technicals and say, "Oh yeah, that is this." Because the market know you read the technical that way, it could change it on you. Meaning, I am reading it for the market to go down to for the 412.50 area. I'm reading that. The market knows that. So to say, there's millions of people reading it to go down, but we're going to take it up and take all of their money. That's the market for you. But I don't let it bother me though, because I knew the next 5 minute candle was possibly going to be green. I knew it was going to be green. I had an idea that it was going to be green. The next 5 minute candle that we were talking about, I had an idea that was going to be great. But remember, we don't predict, we react. This wick right here tells you a lot. Now, let me open up this so Val can see the candles. Because if she can't see the candles, she will let me know about it. But here's the situation. This wick right here is amazing. It's amazing because the retail traders they're not bluffing. They're like, yeah, we know it's a war, it's a Normandy war, but we ain't folding, we pushing back. And they push the market makers all the way back up. Wow. So that's amazing right there. The retail traders are not playing around. They fighting. They say we in a fight and we gonna go to war. And that's what they doing, man. They going to war right now as we speak. They going to war as we speak, folk. But I'm going to take another 100 shares at 65. It's where we should have been at. But it's okay though. I'm not mad. HLIT. Anyway, it didn't let me in. The son of a bash. Oh, excuse my language. It didn't let me in, yo. I told them to give me 100 shares and they didn't give it to me. I don't like that. I'm not playing with these people like that. Oh, they want to play around. They not letting me in at all. Okay, I'll go on the bid then. If you don't let me in, I'll go in on a bid. So it's best to just go ahead and let me in because if you don't, I will I will go in on the bid. That's the type of guy I am. I'll be like, oh, you're not trying to let me in? Boom, bid. That means, and I do the same thing on the getting out when it comes to making our money. I like to punch out. What they call punch out? Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna punch out, bro. I ain't getting you just gonna get out. I'm gonna punch out. Like I got to get out of here. Canceling a lot of my orders because they didn't get filled. But the bottom line I want you to know is we went over what the market makers wanted to do. We had no idea what the retail traders are going to do, but we got more confidence in the United States than we do Germany. So I'm going with the United States because that's my country. Yup, certainly is. Guess what? One of the greatest countries on earth. Oh, don't get mad at me when I speak facts, man. Oh, them facts, I don't like those facts. Why not? Because trying to say United States is better than Norway. Yeah, it is better than Norway to me. Everybody got their own personal opinions, bro. Everybody got their own personal feelings. So let me put on this my magic potion so that we can get in the money. We want to be in the money. We don't like being out of the money, bro. We like to be in the money. Can we get in the money, please? Thank you, sir. And hell are y'all doing? Keep me out of the money like this. I don't like it. I do not like being out of the money. Yes, put me in the money. Put me in the money. I don't like being out of the money, guys. Man, why these guys got me out of the money, man? I hate that. It's one thing I don't like is being out of the money. Okay, we in the money now. We in the money now. Okay, I'm not upset now. I'm not upset no more. In the money. We're in the money. We're in the money. We're in the money. Don't same thing. We're in the money. We're in the money. Podcast made about the same money game being. I don't know the words, but bottom line is we're in the money. And guess where we gonna get out the money at? Somewhere around let's see, 2000, let's take 2,000 shares out at 1540. Yeah, let's go 1540, bro. Why not? Es bom. Requeremos de bienes nena. Aracanta semeros, e de como de que se na, or que se ni do book is not it. I'm sorry, y'all don't speak that language. I gotta stop that because y'all don't understand what I'm saying. So I'm gonna keep English here, but I gotta talk to my Morocco Casablanca family. Morocco Casablanca. You guys know where that is? You know where that is? Okay. Okay. See. So what I'm gonna do, right? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this here, right? Just watch me, man, because you seasoned guys, you know what this is. I am going to say my bottom line today would be. I'm going to just say this. Let's say 1514. Can I say that 1514? All right, let's do that. Then. 1514 is what I'm looking for. But I want you to understand something here, guys. On the way down, I want to make some money. Is that okay? Can I make some money on the way down, please? Hello? 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 Okay, I gotta give them my patience. They playing games. I gotta give them the magic whisper, the magic potion on them. I gotta put the magic static on them. I got a static magic on them. I can't play with them. It's gonna be a long day today. I can tell that from 4 or 5 past experiences that this day is gonna be long. But we talked about that earlier. We said, yo, after coming off a holiday weekend, man, things be choppy. It'd be choppy, 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 choppy. But listen, I want you to understand something. Me and you, we guys talked all week. This is our 6th day of trading live. I'm happy to have you guys with me. Welcome, family. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. But I want you to remember last week when we talked about this. Please listen. We talked about this snaky snake. Remember, I said snaky snake, right? This is giving us a direction. This is an indicator. I mean, this is the line chart, right? This is a candle chart, right? But they coincide, but one is giving you a line telling you where the price action is. The other is giving you green and red candles to tell you where the price action is. I call the line chart a snake because it's got the snake head on it. And so every time I go and I set this trap, I put a mouse in the trap so that the snake could come down and try to get that mouse. And if the snake come down and try to get that mouse, then I'll trap him and pow, it's just a boom, I cut his head off. And then, but that's not the only snake out there. So there'll be other snakes that come. And each one that come, I'll make sure we get them. You know why? You know why I chopped the snake head off? Because he convinced Eve to get us all in trouble. We would have never been put out the garden if it wasn't for the snakehead, the snaky snake, talking to Eve, who is not Eve. Remember, she's not Eve like most. I ain't gonna go there. But here's the point: she listened to the snake, and all of us got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Now, those that don't believe that is probably those that was never in the Garden of Eden, but so they don't understand it. That's cool. You know how massive the universe is? It's really big. So maybe you guys were somewhere else, but we were in the Garden of Eden at one time and we got put out because they Eve was naive and she started listening to Snakey, and now I'm going to set the snake up and chop his head off if he comes down my way. If he comes down my way, it's going to be smoke in the city, like my boy Bernie Mac said. He said that little girl told me she beat me up. He said, "What? Oh, come on then." He said the little girl was going to whoop him. And he was laughing. He couldn't even stop laughing. I know I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing like crazy, bro. Yeah, you know what I don't like? I don't like when the market play with me like it's playing with me right now. That makes me really mad. So what I do when the market plays me like that is I take my money. I take it. I take it. Be like, bam, yeah, I want it. So I took that bread off the market because just think I'm playing with them. So I'm gonna take some more because just think I'm playing with them, and I'm not playing with them. I'm gonna cancel that one because I'm gonna just be patient. I just wanted to show y'all what a punch out look like. That's all. I just wanted to show y'all what a punch out look like. That's it. It's training. But here's the snake now. See the snake is getting wise. The snake saying, oh no, Coach TB. You set me up the last time like that. You had that little mouse sitting down there, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go down there and get me something to eat and eat the mouse and all that and good stuff. And you wind up trapping me in the situation. You wind up trapping me in the situation. You wind up trapping me in the situation. So the snake remembers those deals. They remember that. The snake remember that. I'm serious. The snake remember that. So it's like, no, no, buddy, you ain't setting me up no more. So the snake is on to me, guys. But the snake can be on to me all it want, right? All it want. I'm gonna still crack it upside the head. I'm gonna still crack the snake upside the head. It can be on me all it want to be on me. That don't stop me from cracking the snake upside his head, right? I just snatched some bread out because it was making me mad. It was like, oh, we're gonna play with you. Like, look right here, this right here. If it hits that, then we win the trade. But it keeps bringing it up to the door and then taking it back down, like it's playing double dutch, like it's getting ready to get in and get in, and that made me mad. So I just jumped in and took from it. And what that did, it would put the pressure on other people that's doing the same thing, and it pushes the market back up the other way. So it's back and forth, back and forth. But the bottom line is my magic potion is my magic potion. My magic potion is my magic potion. And some folk out there don't appreciate it. But it's cool. When they don't appreciate it, guess what happens? They no longer get it. We don't give it to people that don't appreciate it. You heard me? We do not give the information or the magic potion to anyone who may not appreciate it. And I'm not appreciating what the market is doing right now. This is almost, I could consider it to be ridiculous. MT MNTS. So why TSLL is playing around? I'm going to check out MTS. Right? Did I put it in there right? Yeah, MNTS. MNTS. All right. MNTS. Oh man, what in a sausage biscuit is going on over here? This is the 5 minute candle. Woo-wee. Let's see if we can get a little bit of change out of these folks while we're here. I don't know. We may not. I don't know. But it's a possibility that we can get a little bit of change out these folks while we're here. I don't know. We might. I don't know. I'm just saying. Don't hurt to try. So this is one of the stocks I said I was going to look at today. I got it written down. I told you guys about this early this morning. MNTS. I told you it was sitting at $12. Well, guess what? It's up to 15 right now. Whoop, 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 whoop. So what that means? That means the retail traders pushed it up, and the market maker's going to get mad and try to push it back down. So I'm going to say I'm with the market makers, man. I don't know what these retail traders be doing. The retail traders be tripping. I'm with the market traders. As you can see right here, this is my trade on TSLA, and I needed to be at 1540. It's at 1541, and it does not want to go to 1540 because that's where I'm at. Whoop! Just did it. 1540. Win-win. Chicken dinner. But I'm trying to say, now if it goes to 1538, you guys see this number here. If it goes to 1538, we'll be a chicken dinner winner. I shouldn't promote chicken because I don't eat chicken. I don't eat chicken, turkey, no animals. No animals. So why am I'm gonna say impossible burger. Something like that. Impossible burger. Now, first of all, let me get out of this stock because it's not trying to let me in. I'm trying to get in at 1556 and it's playing games. So I'm about to get out because I don't like games. Okay, let me in. You see what I'm saying? Let me in. So now where I want to get out? Something like this, I want to say, hey man, let's get out. Let's get out at 1355. See if it works. Boom, there you go. So I got the snake head set up over here. I got a mouse set up over here for this particular snake. Come down, get the mouse, get trapped. I like that to happen. We'll let that happen. We'll let that what they call marinate and go back to our buddy Tesla. Oh, let's go back to our buddy Tesla. Go back to our buddy. See, now this thing want to play games, but hey, it's part of it. Look at this. It just don't want to give me the bread, man. Why this thing don't want to give me the bread, man? Man, tell this thing to give me the bread and stop playing games. See how it makes me mad? I was gonna only take out 1,000 shares at 1538. Now I'm gonna take 1539. So now I'm gonna take another 1,000 shares out at 1538 because it's making me mad. The snake came down and got trapped on the first one, but he made it out of the trap because it's a snake. And he's still moving. So what I did is I set up another trap right here at the 1538 area and the 1539 area to try to catch him again. Because he's slivery, slivery snake. He slivered right out. He got the mouse and then he kept going. But here's the thing. That happens sometimes. This is a 5-minute chart. This is the 5-minute chart, 5-minute candle. So we're curious. We're curious to see what's going to happen here. Again, whose side are you on? Are you on America's side or are you on Germany's side? So what we did this morning, we said, okay, this morning we're going to role play and say that the retail traders are Germany and the market makers is the United States. And we're at Normandy at war regarding the bears and the bulls fighting upward, downward. So who's going to win, right? And I said, I'm going to pick the United States of America. And then some other people said, oh, nah, man. I'm picking Elon Musk, Germany, And I'm like, oh, you are? That's how you getting down, Carl? You say, yep, I'm getting down like that because I don't be playing around. I was like, oh, you don't be playing around. Well, I get it. You don't be playing around. I got you now. I see what you're doing. I see exactly what you're saying. You say you don't play with them. You say you don't play with them fools? Yeah. Anyway, we watching this. The 5-minute chart is going back up. Now, because I knew it was going to go back up like that, that's why I got out early to take profit. And then if it reverses and go back up, guess what? I'm going to get back in to come back down. Why? Because the market is what? Cyclical. If you look at this bottom here, I know you see this. The red means all the people selling. The green means all the people buying. So you got sellers and buyers. That creates a seesaw. The sellers are going to push the market down. The buyers are going to push the market up. Seesaw. We call it the Trump taco market. The Trump taco market. You know Taco Bell. Yeah, man. Seems you got Trump. He's have something against the Spanish people. I don't understand it. The Spanish people are some of the best people, man. And they come around and cut the lawn, make it look real pretty. And not only that, any kind of work you may need to do on a rehab of a home, those guys will get that thing done. No waste of time, no waste of money. It'll be like, woo, that was nice, man. You did a very, very good job on that. We appreciate you, bro. And they be like, no problem, amigo. You call me, senor. You call me next time. Next time. You call me next time. I do anything. You need it. I do that for you. I do that for you. I said, oh man, no problem, man. He said, senor amigo, you my friend. You my friend. I say, yeah, I am your friend, man. I am your friend. That's how I talk to them, man. I'll be like, yo, yeah, you right. I am your friend. I hope y'all watching this because my magic potion just kicked in. It really did. It just kicked in. I'm canceling these trades because I don't need them anymore. On the 52 area, it's gonna be hard to get back up there. 45 maybe. 40 for sure. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, we're gonna average it. We're gonna average in. We're gonna average in and average down, whatever you want to call it. Because my profit target is down here at the 15, 14 area. That's what my profit target is, right? And so today I'm going to be like some people I know that do not move and do not stop until it hits their profit target. I'm not. Nope. I ain't calling out no names. You want me to call out names? I'm not doing it. I'm not calling out names, man. Stop it. It is not going to happen. No names, Migo. No names. No names. But I do want you to see this. Whoop, 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 whoop. You see this chart, right? Bop, bop, bop. You remember I told you this morning. What did I say? I said this gap, we're looking for it to be filled. And I drew a line just like this. You remember that. Don't sit there and act like you don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to remember it because that's what happened. And if you were here, you would have been waiting and ready for this. All right. So we're looking for this to get back down here to the 1510 area, right? But then we have people I know that would say, oh, yo, my profit target is at 1510. And then guess what happens? The stock come down to 1511 and go back up to 1550. Oh man, that is so painful. Oh my, that is the worst thing in the world. And the person to sit there and be like, well, it didn't hit my profit target. It was like right there. Did you not take profit? Well, no, I was really waiting for it to hit the 410 area there. I was like, oh, okay. No, we don't trade like that, bro. No, we take profit as we go along until it gets to our profit target. And if there's a big if it comes down to my profit target, you know my profit target, you already saw it. I think it was like 15, 14. If it comes down to my profit target and act like it don't want to hit it, y'all saw what I do. I punches out and take the profit and keep on moving. These guys be like, well, the technical analysis according to the AI algorithm, it's going to go down to the 410. These are the people you're dealing with out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's got the percentages all messed up. They say 90% of the people that day trade fails and lose money, don't make money because that's how they talk. That's how they communicate. I'm just talking facts. I'm not even being funny. I'm talking facts. So here's the situation. If she comes down to 15, like say 15, 15 or whatever, and act like it don't want to hit my profit target, I'm getting out. I'm taking it. I'm not gonna wait for you to come down and give it to me. I am here to take. You understand? It's hunting the profits. When you hunting the profits, you cannot sit there and wait for the deer to walk up to you and say, "Hey, Mister, were you looking to shoot me? Because you don't really have to. I'll just go with you." If you think that's gonna happen when you hunting deer, use. I hope the snake come down. Let the snake come down, bro. Let it come down. Come on. I need it to come down, 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 down. Hold on now. I had another. Hold on now. I had another trade. Oh, I had another trade in the market. When you saw me, I did it. I marked it. I said, yo, MNTS. I'm going to take 200 shares at 14.59. You remember that? Just a little few minutes ago. Uh-huh. And then I left it over there and said, I'm going to deal with my buddy Tesla. But guess what? We won that trade, buddy. Look right here. MNTS. We bought it back at 13.59, just as I said I wanted to do, and it came out to be $193 for BQ. I'm telling you, if you followed me, bro, you would have made that bread within a couple seconds, a couple minutes. You've seen it. You be acting like you don't be seeing stuff. A lot of people do that. They be like, oh, I didn't see that. Man, you know you saw that, bro. Come on. I didn't even see when you went over there and did that. Did you really? You went over there and you did another trade? I thought you was just trading Tesla and TSLA. Oh, so you really not looking at the screen then. You just I don't know what you're doing. You're probably playing like a video game or something. But anyway, here we go, guys. We're all the way back down where I thought we would go. 15.15 is what I'm looking for. I'm going to pay attention to the 15.20 area too now, because the 15.20 area, I can tell you that the 15.20 area, if we go up on a higher platform, let's go on 15 minutes, blah, blah, blah. All right, 15. All right, so if we go on a 15 minute, this is a 15 minute. Okay, let's go on 30 minute. 30 minute is going to show you something, right? Bop, bop, bop. And then so what I'm going to do is do like this. All right, boom. All right, yeah, that is a little ways down, ain't it? Look, okay, so what is this? This is, I don't know what time. I don't know, man. You know, it's so funny. I don't trust this market. I really don't trust this market. So what I'm going to have to do, since I don't trust the market, I don't trust this market, right? What I'm gonna have to do is, because I don't trust the market, I'm gonna have to take profit. So I just took profit there because this is the 30 minute, and I don't know if this 30 minutes is gonna act a fool and be like, it's gonna be like, oh, you know, I'm going back up, because it's a war. It's a war between, the Normandy battle. It's a war between the bears and the bulls. So I have to pay attention to this 930 candle, right? And it could give me an idea of what it's going to do. I know what it's supposed to do, but very seldom does it do what it's supposed to do. And that's the part I don't like. There's a song like that. I don't like. It's a song out there like that. It's like, yeah, I don't like something. Somebody get that song for me. Play it. I don't like. Say I don't like. I don't like. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? It's not trying to let me in, bro. I don't like that part when it doesn't try to let me in. I hate that part, actually. Come on, man. Let me in the damn fucking arena. Let me in the arena, bro. I'm talking to the market, guys. I'm not talking to y'all. I can yell at the market. I'm sorry. I can yell at the market if I want to. All right, guys. We getting ready to call this situation. You know why? Because I can feel that the market is just wanting to be a little choppy, boppy, sloppy. It'll be fucking tomorrow before we come all the way down here. According to the way things are going right now, this thing is a new. I mean, it's like it just need to get off the pot or something. If you're not going to do what you're supposed to do, man. Come on, guys, get off the. They say get off the pot if you're not going to recognize. I said, if you're not gonna recognize, get off the pot. Anyway, the market didn't really want to let me back in too tough, so it's all good. It is all right. It's all right. If I'm up $800 already today in just about 20, 30 minutes, I'm cool. It's all right. But I'm just saying, trading is trading, man. It's not an easy task, but if you put your mind to it and you study, you can make something happen. You really could. You can make something happen, guys, if you join the family, the 8 Ball family. If you want to trade in the stock market, you need to learn certain skills and certain techniques. It's just like going to a trade and wanting to be an electrician, right? You need to come in and learn how to be an electrician, right? Come in and guess what they charge you? Like anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000 to go to the test college or wherever you want to learn it at. TV is giving it to you for free right now. Then when you get to the next stage is where you really gonna talk about making some real money, then that's when, any kind of, if you want to like expand your knowledge in the area, then we can get into, okay, how much time is going to cost me to teach you and all that stuff. Like meaning the course that we have a 7-week course and all that good stuff. But that's for seasoned traders. If they want to learn the strategy, they can take the 7-week course. You see, they can take the 7-week course and learn the strategy if they want. But for those that don't know anything about it, YouTube trading stocks from behind the 8 Ball with Coach T is the best place to be. We're going to be here Monday to Thursday, 8:30 to 11:30, and we're going to explain to you what's going on inside the market on Wall Street, where you and your family can benefit as well. Why is it that there are only certain people that can benefit? That is not what's supposed to happen. The traffic light on the road is for everybody, not just certain people. They want you to think, oh man, those traffic lights, they really not for us. I mean, you can just, if it's red, you can just keep on going through it. That's not for us. That's for the other people, so they won't crash, and so they won't have an accident. But I can just go right on through it because nobody don't care if I crash or have an accident. Is that the case? I don't care what nobody cares. How about that? So I'm thinking that I'm going to relay the information that's beneficial to the community so that the community can come up and make things happen. I am just simply reading the rules of the game. If we're on game night, somebody has to read the rules. So you can learn how to play the game, man. Oh, no. Oh, what? Selfishness? Nah, man. That ain't me. Ain't none of that over here. But a lot of people are selfish and they don't want to share. I know people that trade in the stock market. They trade like I do, and they of the community or the culture. They won't share the information. They'll be like, oh, I got something and you don't have it. Nah, bro. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. I'm an Indian. I come from. You go out, you hunt the bull, you come back, and you share it with the whole entire village. That's where I come from. I don't know where you guys come from. You probably come from Venus. Venus, you know where they say the women come from? Venus. I think that. Oh, you come from your anus. Oh, snap. The university told me that you come from Uranus, meaning you stick with your ass because you don't want to share. You don't want to share. I say, hey guys, look, let's come together, let's unify, and let's go in and teach the kids in the community how to day trade. Let's teach the adults so that they can teach the kids how to trade in the market so they can make money. They don't have to really worry about money. They can't, so they can stop worshiping money. Because people that have money, they don't worship money. They just use it for a tool, like to pay the guy to cut the grass or something. You got some people that don't have it. They say, oh my God, I got to get some money so I can pay this guy to cut the grass. Not really. You can cut it yourself. But all I'm saying to you is this. I'll be trying to get people to say, come together and just teach kids, and they got the skills. Nah, it's selfishness, man. And guess what else they got in their hearts? Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you straight up. Hate. They got selfishness and hate, and they don't even know it. They think who they are is cool as ice. And the minute you tell them about their self, they think you're not their friend anymore. They say I'm too harsh. I'm too harsh because I tell them the truth. I should lie to them a little bit better or more. I should lie to them. I should tell them that they're great and they're the greatest thing that walk on earth, and that everything that they do is so amazing. That's what I should say to them. I mean, that's what they want to hear. The same guys that go home and sleep under the bed, not on top of the bed, under the bed. Yo, why are you sleeping under the bed? Oh, I feel more safer. What? Yeah. Okay. So what I do is I walk away from them and I say, I'm just going to teach people, and the people that I teach, we're going to do the training or whatever. Because these guys, they talking out of, they must be from Uranus. I ain't even going to put it on make the women look bad and say you from Venus. I ain't even going to put that on the women. But I know you from Uranus. Now, I just want to let you know the 5-minute candle is bouncing off this level here where you got in. And that's normal. That's going to happen. It's probably going to go all the way back up to 65. You know why? Because the market is cyclical and it loves to go up and down. So if it goes up there, whatever. But this is the time where you should, really should all be, we all should be way out of this thing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up my price target because I don't want to play with these cats today. I don't feel like it. Like, this is a long weekend, and we made it, whatever. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this all the way up like that. Yeah, we take it up a little bit because I want to be done for the trade today. I don't want to wait around all day. Saying this thing I had you waiting around all day, like, oh, you gotta wait all day to hit your price target? No, man, I don't want that. So here it is. We got a level here. This is just a teaching lesson. And this is called trading, right? Trading in the market. And so we got this trend line that's forming right here. It's a trend line. And this trend line can go all the way back up to the moon if it wants to. But we're gonna watch it and see what happens. We in it, and we in it to win it. And we know the market is going up today, so we figured it had a greater pullback though, because it should want to, like I said, it should want to close this gap here, and it hasn't done that yet. But this right here, bad flag, Usually, what happens in this case, it comes down, but then it bad flags up and comes back down. So we'll see if that's the case. But here it is. Look, I told you, 1560 it could get to, because that's how the market goes. 1560 it could get to. So those that are waiting on the sideline, those that are waiting on the sideline that already made money with me this morning, when it gets back to 1560, there's an opportunity there. There's an opportunity. Not saying that you have to take it, but just know that there is an opportunity there. There's an opportunity there for to get back in and come back down, which would have been wise decision. But I'm thinking, hey man, it's on its way down. Just let it close the damn. It's a holiday, man. We just finished the holiday. Why are you gonna play the trap game and we just had a holiday? Just let it close the gap and go ahead, man. Oh no, you know we gotta play the trap game. We gotta come down like we get ready to close the gap and then shoot back up. You already know that, TV. Why you playing around? Like, man, look, I didn't think you was gonna go and do all this after holiday. I thought you would just go and let it rock out like it's supposed to. Go down, close the gap, and then come back up. Well, got you again. Like, oh, that's what it is. You trying to get me, huh? Trying to get me, bro? You trying to get me? You know what I do when you try to get me? I do this here. Give you my magic potion on you. That little snake and it ran all the way up to the moon. Look at that, man. Can you believe that much buying power is there? You should, because here it is. This right here. I'm gonna tell you right now. This right here was the signal that the market is ready to go back up. Indecisive bear candle. Indecisive bear candle is a signal that the market is gonna go back up 1560 and then do whatever. So I'm gonna get aggressive now because the market just made me mad. So if I get aggressive, then it's be like, oh, I'm getting aggressive on them now because pissed me off. Market just pissed me off, bro. Went the wrong way, so I'm gonna get aggressive. I didn't want to have to get aggressive. I didn't want to have to get aggressive, but they're forcing me, forcing me to get aggressive. Yes, I want to buy. Yes, I'm getting aggressive. It's just like it just made me so mad just now. But I'd rather be mad than angry because I can stop being mad. Now, now the market is going to show off right now. Yes, indeed, it will. Because what this is called a trap. The market is trying to trap shorts, short squeeze, blah blah blah. Yep, they're trying to trap the shorts. They're trying to trap the shorts. That's the bottom line. They're just trying to trap the shorts. And all it does is makes me mad. It makes me get into an aggressive mode because 1580 is just ridiculous. It may be going there. We sat here and watched this. We knew we supposed to bought the dip, but we didn't. What we did was we thought it was going to continue to go down. But like I said, if we could predict the market, we all be out of this world. We'd be in another place. If you can predict the market, this is crazy, man. This is so. This now this is going to be a long term trade. because it did this right here. It's gonna be a long term trade for me. So we have to adjust as we go along, right? It's gonna be a long term trade because it's dragging us along with this phony buying. Even though the volume pressure is coming in because of that IPO that's coming down the pipe, as far as Elon Musk and his boys. But I'm going to take out some at 15, 19. Take out some there. Matter of fact, 15, 18, since they playing games like that. And should I take out any more after that? What about take out 1,000 shares at 15, 16? Should I do that? All right, I'll do that. 1,000 shares at 15, 16. So I'm gonna take out 1,000 shares at 15, 16, and then we're gonna see what happens. Yep, look at this stuff that doesn't make sense. Taco market. We said that this morning. This is the taco. Donald Trump's taco market goes down and go back up. Goes down and go back up. Now, if this squeezes past this area, then I'm gonna have to get out and call it a loss. Simple and plain. Because that's just what happens. They put you in the traps, they trap you up, and you have to be like, you know what, that's it. Y'all can have that for the day. I'll come back tomorrow and get it back. But I'm done with you today. It's not an attitude you gotta have. You're like, all right, you can have that today. I'll come back tomorrow. And then you keep on until you keep on until you keep on. Keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? They say you keep on keeping on, right? Say you keep on keeping on. That's what I look at. Keep on keeping on. No, don't want that. But I'll take that if you want to give it to me. 75. Hold on now. Why you tell me I got too much? Tell me I got too much. Okay. That's how they getting down. Oh, I see what's going on. They getting down like that. That's how they roll. But it's okay. Let them roll like that. Let them roll like that. Let's go to the 30 minute, man. 10 more minutes. Look at that. Does that make sense? No, doesn't. All this is recovered. Yeah, right. Plus some. Yeah, right. And this candle was going red. Yeah, right. It's the setup. It's the setup. But I knew this was going to take place. I already knew this was going to happen because the 4 hour is still green. But I'm waiting for, like I told you, I'm waiting for around 12 o'clock for this thing to go down. I hope it goes all the way back down. Let me see something. Yeah. Okay. So this is an indecisive 4 hour candle here. It's forming an indecisive 4 hour candle. But again, this is the taco market. So this is on the smiley face side. It's getting ready to make a smiley face right now. So in all reality, what's the day? Yeah, buddy. In all reality, this stock they want to go back up to the 17. This thing look like it wants to go back up to the 17. All right, yeah. Not today, but I'm thinking it's gonna happen shortly. Not too long from here, maybe by the end of the week. By the end of the week, this thing will be back up here because it is the Donald Trump taco market, and this is halfway of the taco. Other side is only halfway full, so it's got to come all the way back up here, and so it can be considered the taco market. You see it? It's the taco market, man. It is what it is, man. Taco market. So what's gonna happen? And it might take me out, but we'd have just called it. We'd have been good to go. Now we gotta play around in this thing all day, but not all day. We're gonna make it happen right here shortly. Go for the 5 minute. It's 5 minute candle right there, guys. 5 minute candle right there. Five-minute candle right there. So what are we looking for here? We looking for this trend line to be broken. Taqueros amigo. Spa. Creo. Yeah, because we knew the spy was going up. We knew the spy was going up. But we're gonna have to do this here. Boom. Boom. Potatoes is gonna do that right there, my friend. Potato. Look at Tesla going crazy. Look at Tesla. Look at Tesla, man. All the way back to the moon, like we said. Should have waited for that. You learn your lessons. And this is a pin. Remember we talked about the market makers pin in the stock? They pin in the stock right here. This is what they call a pin. Like, yo, you're not gonna break out of this little range we got. You're not breaking it. You're not breaking it. We're only gonna come down a little bit and go back up. Then we come down a little bit, go back up, come. You know how it go, man. But bottom line is this: remove. We're going to have to just wait for the market to do what it does. Gotta have patience. I want things to happen like right away, but it doesn't happen that way, cuz sometimes it takes a little while for things to come to play. But I just wanted to show you how we just made that quick $800. We could have shut the computer at that moment if you want to and keep on moving. But me, I am trading to a certain time. I said I was going to be here from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And that's what I'm going to do. And if I'm going to be here 9 times out of 10, I'm going to trade. I might give you some information. I don't know. But I'm trading right now. And what's happening is the market makers are pinning the stock. They pinning the stock, folks. They pinning the stock, man, but I don't mind because I've already made my cushion for this morning in case something like this happens. Now, who would have thought that the market was going to go from this little area here to this area here, then back up to that area? They playing us like a seesaw, man. Look at this. Seesaw, okay, saw, right. So it's doing that. And then now we do this, nothing. And then they go, seesaw. You know why the market moving like that? Because those that are located on the spectrum are running the country right now, and it has to be made very, very easy and simple for them in order to follow along. It's seesaw, so simple, guys. Buy and sell. Buy here, sell there. Buy here, sell there. Buy here, sell there. Next thing you know, we're running the world. Oh, really? That's how it is? Right. So you think I'm not gonna bring that information back to the tribe, the April tribe? Yes, I will. Sorry. It's all good though. I ain't mad. I'm not mad. Are you mad? I am not mad at. I mean, let me just tell you this. I am not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. I'm trying to bring it to your doorstep, man. Hello, are you there? Hello, Migo, are you there? Yeah. Oh man. So TSLL just crossed over one of the indicators, right? And it can be considered closed above. So now, okay, 1620 is the number we're looking for now. Oh man, that is high. Woo-wee. 1620 on TSLL. Woo-wee. 1620 on TSLL and 15. What's the? Oh shoot! I might have to. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna close that gap, bro. I don't know. Not according to the indicator. It may not close that gap, folks. It may not close the gap that we're looking at. This gap right here we're looking at may not close it right here. This little gap here. We're looking for that to close. It gave a fake out close right here. This is a fake out close. Oh, the space. Oh man. Oh, it gave that little fake move right there. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. All right. It broke the trend line. That's all we was waiting for. But anyway, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It's no way in flying what you come that. But guess what? We're gonna start playing to the buy side now. From now on, we're going long because everybody want to go long. Everybody want to go long. All these highs broke. This is a triple top, quadruple top. Broke. It broke it. Broke the quadruple top. What does breaking the quadruple top means? It's a lot of strength in them in on this stock. It's a lot of buyers on the stock. And regardless of what you say, the buyers want to win. But I'm sorry, I made my choice. I'm choosing the market makers and not the retail traders. And then we just gonna see whether we right or wrong. Like they say, yo, who do you think gonna win the championship? I say the Spurs. That's my choice. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. That's all it is. I chose the market makers. Somebody else could have chose the retail traders. I don't know. But so I am still on the side of the market makers. But do I like TSLL being at 1560 right now? I don't think so. I'm gonna fight him to the end. Look at this. Yo, y'all remember, right? All right, let me say something here. All right, I said this a little earlier that it was gonna be a bunch of squeezes going on. Remember, I told you this morning. I say, hey guys, we can look forward to this post holiday squeeze. Oh, what I'm saying to you is, Well, early this morning, we gave you the prediction of what the market was going to do. It's going to do a bunch of squeezes like the up and down choppiness. Remember I said that? You have to remember that. I told you that we're going to be looking for the institutional footprint on the tape so that we know exactly where the line in the sand is drawn. And I also told you that the holiday weeks are all about precision and patience. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm practicing patience. I'm being cool. I'm waiting. Do not. I'm not. No, I'm not forcing it. I made a chart. It went the other way, but I already had my. I made a trade. It went the other way, but I already had my cushion in case that happened, like protection. And then we'll wait for the setup and continue on. But you see how choppy the market is right now, and I was like, oh, that's what we got to look forward to. We look forward to a lot of squeezes, pullbacks, squeeze up, squeeze down. We look for that stuff. I mean, we knew it was coming. You know, you got to take serious the words when we say, "Hey, man, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like." Right? I said it looks like it's going to be a lot of chasing the upside breakouts, and then it's going to be slam downs and pushbacks ups and chasing and flushing and catastrophic flush, keeping the price relatively insulated on a mild pullback. Like it's just the daggone range in the range getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That is called a pin. So look how small the range is now. You see that? The range is that small now. It's between here and there now. It was here and there. First it was here and there. So you watch the market do its little dance, a little pin. It's doing the pin. Look at this. This is on automatic. This is an algorithm doing this. So, the market comes down, go back up. Market goes up, goes up, goes up, goes up, come back down. Goes back up, come back down. That's algorithm pinning. Algorithmic, actually. Algorithmic. See, Mick was that Italian boy that was over in New Jersey. And Mick always had the good hit. He always had the good watches. Hey, Mickey, what you got over there, man? Oh, I got a couple Rolexes over here, TB. Come on over, check him out, man. I'm sure you like one. I'll give you a good deal. All right, Mickey, I'll be over there if I come out of here. Hold on. Woo, woo, woo. Go up into the situation. You go up in the bar. You have a cup of coffee, and then come out, and Mickey have a nice old Rolex for you. Like, Mickey, where are you getting these Rolexes, man? Oh man, it was his truck that broke down, and we helped them out, and then they gave us some watches. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, got it. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute. 4 minutes of green, 1 minute of red, 2 minutes of green. It's just see when you get a market like this, right? It makes you so angry that you don't know what to do. But anyway, we're coming up. We're 6 minutes away from the close. I can tell you right now that the market is being forced up. Look at this. Have you ever seen a market go up like that before? Look at that. Straight up. Oh, is that the wrong one? Well, let's do this one down. Look at this. I want you to look at this real quick. Look at this. This is for my seasoned traders. You tell me if this makes sense. Seriously. I mean, is this a normal market? Look at it. It's not normal. So being not normal doesn't mean anything to us. We don't care if it's not normal. But look at it though. I just want you to look at it. You tell me if that looks normal. If this looks normal. Does that look normal to you? Some might say yes. Because they haven't been around as long as as I have, so they might say, "Yeah, that's normal. That's what I'm used to." No, we never had a taco market. Down, up, down, up. We never had that. But it's okay. We can take it. One down, one up, down, up, down, up, down. Look at this. This make you say, you know what? We are done for the day. It's 11:26 right now. I will recap so you can look for me on Facebook. I may do a live recap, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably do a live recap. Just to recap what we did today and just go from there. All right, that's cool. A lot. Can I do that on Facebook? I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see the charts on Facebook. Maybe you can. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bottom line is 3 minutes we got left, and my saying the phone is not charging. Why wouldn't it be charging, bro? It's plugged in, ain't it? Did it come out? Did the thing come out? Did it come out? The cord came out, maybe? I don't know. Okay. So I am saying uh I am just basically saying that we have 3 minutes left, and you guys can look for the recap to see what the final result was for today. Um, but all right, family, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for the active morning session. The ranges are set. The institutional footprint is on the tape, and we know exactly where the lines, as you can see here, in the sands are drawn. This little range here. Holiday weeks are all about precision and patience. I told you that. We do not force anything in the afternoon chatter. Let the setup come to us. And that's what's happening right now. It's just going to come to us. But it looks like it's going to be a while because it then went way too far. Went way too far. But they channeling it and zoop, they drop it back down. Bottom line is, if we paying attention to the macro tone, is really what it's all about. And the macro tone is bullish, right? We have the lower treasury yields giving us some room, but the volume is still showing that post holiday rebalancing as far as this channel is being made by the market makers. They're rebalancing their books inside this channel. Let's give them time to do whatever they want to do because it's only going here and there, here, there, here, there. So it slows down the buying and the selling so that they can balance their books. That's what's going on right now. The Tesla, the TSLA plan, watch. We're going to watch those overhead call walls at, let me even see what it is. Okay. So, okay. I see what it is. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to watch the call walls. Um, as far as this week go, this call wall is 425, 430. If we can't clear this premium with this premium strength that's we're seeing, if we can't, when I say we, I'm talking about the bears, we can't clear this and push this back down, and we're gonna be concerned about the gravity pull towards the north side, meaning this thing could go up to $500 if it wanted to, especially with the SpaceX IPO coming, one of the largest IPOs in history, according to data. Think SpaceX SPEC, they raised $85 billion and the valuation is somewhere $1.7 trillion. That's an ocean of dollars. If we can't clear that premium with strength, expect that gravity to pull us back down towards the 1450 and 1420 is what I am expecting. Max Payne pockets as the week grinds on. We're going to manage our sizing on TSLA accordingly. And we're going to look forward to brighter days, brighter days. Remember, the rules of the board. Remember, I told you I was reading the rules of the game board? Okay. We don't chase. We don't look for action just to feel alive. And we never trade from behind the 8 ball out of desperation. We're going to protect our capital and stick to the mechanics and let the amateurs give their money away. And that's the amateurs. If you missed any part of the breakdown or need to review the levels, the replay will be live right here on YouTube channel at Coach TB. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this room. Share it with your friends and family members or anybody you know they talk to you about trading. Share this information with them so we can grow the community. And if we grow the community is going to get better. You're going to learn. You're going to learn how to make money. Coach TB going to be more excited to teach you how to make money if the community is growing. And because if the community is growing, that's going to tell me that the people that's already in the community is helping it grow. So that I'm going to be giving away secrets and ideas and ways to just say, hey, you want to make a quick dollar? Let's do this. I'll teach you. But if you guys not helping me grow the community, I'm just going to be like, hey, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm going to act like your kindergartner this, right? But if you help me grow, I'm say, oh, they on it. Let me show them this, bow. So share the room with a trader who wants to build real generational wealth. I will see you tomorrow because I'm going to be here. I want to see all my inner circle chat room members in the morning, in the AM, 8:30 to 11:30. Trade smart, stay disciplined, and let's wrap up this short week strong. Let's do that because today is Tuesday. We got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to do it, right? So I want to say thank you for joining me. And I am going to catch you guys in the AM Trading Stocks Behind 8 Ball Coach TV YouTube. Let's get it.